Monty, welcome back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, one final year, kind of similar to Sam. Came back for a reason. Just as you kind of start your final preseason, your final season, what's kind of your outlook? What do you want to accomplish, maybe personally and as a team?
As a team, obviously, we want conference championship. Right now we're just putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Setting the standard for the first day. Personally, just trying to get a shot at the NFL. My stats are the biggest thing right now. I got to make production, show the NFL, show the scouts I can do everything. And then also, the reason I came back, like Sam said, he wants to push himself further. So I got my master's degree, and that was the main reason.
How was this fall camp different than last year? How does it feel different?
Instead of kind of like that last day, the last day of school, you kind of get that feeling. That's what it feels like. Even though I have plenty of other days, still for the season, but it just feels that way where it's kind of like the last day of school.
I remember a few years back, you were here talking to us about how you had gotten your scholarship initially, and then, now you're here at this, you're a statesman on the defensive line here at this point. What's different about Montalvo, the player, now than that guy a couple years back?
Probably experience. I have a little more experience on and off the field. Looking back at the guy back then, I feel like he was a little more hungry, kind of getting a little complacent, and I can see that in myself when I'm trying to drive myself. So that's just something I have to work on personally.
What kind of leader are you?
Oh man, I've been asked this question a lot. For many to note, I don't know if you've been through the program. The program tells you what a leader is. I kind of align myself with being a great teammate. I'm not very vocal at times. I need to be more vocal, but I set the example, and I push my teammates. That's the type of leader I'm just a good teammate.
Sam just said that you're a weight room freak. Is he accurate, and how do you feel like your body feels?
Oh, and he feels good. Sam himself is a weight room freak. He likes to hype up other people, but he can get up there. It's not just me. Lakati too. Like, we all worked out together. We had a group of 3. It was fun. Had fun with those guys. We always push each other. But Sam likes to hype up other people. But he's a humble monster. I'll tell you that.
On that note, Monty, who looked good to you this summer? Any of your teammates, D-line, anyone kind of like, whoa, that guy looks maybe even different than spring?
Man, I can't really pick. Right now I'm just looking at everybody. Everybody's still trying to get into the mode, still trying to set the standard for themselves, and everybody's looking good. We just got to put the pieces of the puzzle together and just trying to set the standard. That's all.
What does seize the moment mean to you?
Capture the opportunity. Seize the moment was kind of like self-explanatory to me, but I don't know if anybody's really Christian in here, but it's kind of like align yourself with the blessings and just using those blessings to the fullest opportunity, and that's how you honor Jesus himself. So that's the way I kind of like look at it. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but
How is this year different? Because last year was new coaching staff, new coordinator, new coaches. You're kind of learning your way. Now you know what to expect. You've gone through a season. You've gone through another spring. Are things running more smoothly than maybe they were a year ago? How does it feel different?
Definitely more smoothly. When coaches first get here, they're trying to learn you. They're trying to take it slow. Now we can pick up the pace. We know the coaches. We can hang out with the coaches. We can joke with the coaches. We can start building that switch where we can play around and then we can get serious. Before it was just all serious, kind of like a job mentality. We still have that, but now we can actually talk to them a little bit more and open up.
How was practice today? Was anything stood out to you?
The heat stood out. Other than the heat, everything looked good. Offense looked good. D-line looked good. Defense looked good. Obviously, we're just still trying to get everything coordinated, going from working out in the summer where we're just running and not really talking too much to actually working together. That's the biggest piece of the puzzle.
And camp's the time you put in all the work. You don't have to worry about school yet. So what's a typical day like? What's this week like today? Like, obviously you got practice, but you don't go right home. You can do other stuff during the day too. What's a typical camp day like for you guys?
So starting in the morning, we have mandatory breakfast, treatment, and then tape. Then we have our meetings, practice, and then after practice we have lunch, mandatory obviously. And then you get maybe like 2 hours to yourself, but in that 2 hours, most of the people go and get treatment. And then at 3 o'clock we come back, we have a team meeting or a special teams meeting, and special teams walkthrough, offensive defense meeting, offensive defense walkthrough, and then whatever's next after that, I forgot. I think it's snack, and it's usually at like 9 o'clock. So
it's a long day though, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a long day.
Also,
appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony.